Well, it's hard to find anyone in the summer who's excited to turn on the oven to make dinner. No one wants to do that.
Nobody. With all the fresh vegetables in season, salads are a perfect summer dinner. Here to share some recipes for summer salads is registered dietitian Dana White. This looks amazing.
Thank you.
First of all, anything with watermelon in it just brightens up my life.
Right, and I feel like it's underappreciated in salads.
Absolutely.
Right, so everything here is about highlighting really fun seasonal ingredients, but quickly and really fresh, natural, no preservatives sort of operation.
Yeah, and you don't feel like you're just having a salad when it's all like this delicious.
Right, there is no lettuce here whatsoever. Not that I have anything against lettuce, but I just kind of wanted to show that you don't need to have that.
Okay.
And we can the foundational ingredients in these is just a little alternative than your lettuce.
You know, that's so funny. I didn't even realize there's no lettuce at all.
These are lettuce-free salads
there's no lettuce.
today.
Save that for your honeymoon salad.
But
let us alone.
These are some of my favorite things to make in the summer, and they just happen to not have lettuce in them.
Okay.
So first up, we have a broccoli salad.
Okay.
Right, really traditional, and I don't like to, I have a relative that makes this, and it's the best thing I've ever tasted, but it's pretty heavy.
Yeah.
Lots of mayonnaise and things like that. So
mayonnaise.
this is a lightened up version.
Okay.
So instead I make a yogurt honey dressing.
All right.
Right, so each one of these kind of has like a special ingredient. So for this one, I use some orange blossom honey to add some natural sweetness to it, Greek yogurt, and a little bit of mayonnaise, like 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise for the entire thing. Because I feel like if you just all yogurt, you kind of miss it, okay? Then a little bit of bacon. Because again, traditional ingredients, I want those in there. Some raisins, some red onion, a little apple cider vinegar. I mean, really, it's minimal ingredients, and you have this beautiful, you won't miss it, I'm telling you. It's just as delicious as the more high-calorie version.
Oh, let me try that.
Okay.
And so, here, we can give you some.
And the recipes for this, again, are going to be on
on my
Dana's
website.
site, and we'll have links on Better CT. But if you're thinking, gosh, I've got to, so many times you have to bring something. When do you want a bigger piece?
There's more to try, so maybe we'll save some room. A little bit of cheese. Again, like those are the traditional ingredients I'm used to, bacon and cheese. But I wanted them in there, but just not so much of it that you have 3 bites and then it's kind of heavy.
All day.
It's delicious.
And if you had that prepped in your fridge, this lasts a few days, right? So then you're coming home, you're going to eat healthier because it's already ready.
This is actually better the next day.
Okay.
So I rather make it in the morning if I'm going to bring it somewhere, or if there's like a barbecue or something, or I'll make it the night before to bring it the next day. And I think that the flavors get a chance to marry. Again, I use orange blossom honey. You don't have to, but I just think it adds a little extra citrus punch to it that just makes it just really, really nice.
That is really delicious.
Okay.
Cucumber salad.
Next up, a sesame cucumber salad. This has 3 ingredients. That's it. So it is some cucumbers, obviously. I like to slice them pretty thin.
Yeah,
looks like a mandolin or something,
I use one of those handheld ones, though, not the big clunky ones, and you could do it in like a second. Reduced sodium soy sauce, or you could use tamari if you want like a gluten-free version, and then toasted sesame seeds. You got to toast them. I just throw them in a dry pan until they get fragrant. Be careful because they can burn. I use some black and white sesame seeds because I think it's pretty. It's not necessary. They taste the same. And then you toss them when they're hot in with the salad, and it almost and then you just leave it, and that's it.
And that's it.
And that's it.
3 ingredients, and I'll stack this on burgers. I'll toss it in with other salads, or it's just good as a side dish by itself. It's really simple, crunchy, right? Not too salty. You don't need any other seasoning or anything. Here, you want to try? I'll give you a little bit.
Sure.
And like I said, on burgers or like with fish, like with a piece of salmon or something, really, really nice. So
I think my kids will like this too because they like cucumbers. They like anything Asian. So this would be, it's mild enough that everyone will eat it.
Right, super simple. And this is something, at the end of the, get to August and I have 1 million cucumbers in my garden, and I'm like, what do I do with all these cucumbers? It's a fun little thing to do. Okay, awesome. All right, so I'm 2 for 2 so far, right? Yeah. All right, last but not least, we're gonna do a watermelon panzanella. Okay, so if you have, I like, whole grain, crusty bread. If you have, it's actually best if it's a day old. You're gonna toast it in the oven. So you're gonna use the under the broiler for like 3 or 4 minutes. That's it. Okay, and then all of this stuff we're gonna dump in. So we're gonna add some watermelon.
To the bread?
Yep.
Okay.
So panzanella traditionally is that
tomato,
bread,
right?
Yep. And so I'm using some tomato here, but it's not the star ingredient. Watermelon is the star here.
Okay.
So again, I'm just gonna slide these all in, but again, we have some cucumber.
Okay.
Okay. Some red onion.
Yep.
All right. So a few tomatoes. This is kind of inspired by something. I just had all these things lying around one day, so this is what I did. Feta.
Oh, feta.
Okay, with watermelon, right? It's like the best.
Those feta watermelon salads have sort of been a trend, and it's something about the sweet and the salt. It all goes together.
Yep. All right. So Scott, I'm gonna have you start giving this a stir.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then the dressing could not be simpler. So we're gonna use a little bit of extra virgin olive oil.
Okay.
Really to your taste, but you really don't need that much because you have like the watermelon's juicy, and so is the tomatoes.
Yep.
Lemon juice and lemon zest.
Okay.
About a half of a lemon because I just think it brightens it up a little bit.
And then some fresh mint.
And then some fresh mint. So this is from my garden. I have like a ton of it lying around, and you just want to tear it up and put it. I'm sorry for
In our
hitting
final
management.
30 seconds.
All right,
that's
yeah, we got to
small.
taste it.
Yeah,
All right,
scoop a little on my plate there, partner.
I'm gonna keep.
Yeah, that looks delicious.
And this is something you can't really make ahead. So this is something that you want to give it maybe 15 minutes or so or something like that. But prep all
So
the
good.
ingredients ahead and then just toss it together
This is
right
so good.
before.
I love
And
them all, but this is
beautiful.
my favorite.
You like it?
But
Okay,
you
good.
could prep and chop earlier so that it's all ready. Yeah.
Exactly. So then the last minute preparation is just to put
So
it together.
good.
You can even toast the bread ahead of time.
Is the bread seasoned or?
Yeah, I put olive oil, a little bit of salt and pepper under the broiler just until it's crispy. So you got to keep an eye on it. And again, I like to use a whole grain bread here. So again, just trying to think of the elements to keep it on the healthy side, add some fiber to
Salty,
it.
it's sweet, it's flavorful,
Super fresh,
delicious.
though.
Dana, you're amazing. For healthy recipes and healthy eating tips, check out Dana's website. It's danawhitenutrition.com.
All right, you can also follow her on Twitter for fun facts and useful information for your health. Just search the handle DW Nutrition.